And then when I went in and sat down, another classmate ran over, grabbed me and kissed me.
Wow.
Then I like fucking embarrassed, yeah. Then I turned around and my father was standing at the window.
What should you do if your gay best friend confessed to you? This is your daily Ketchup. Young Punk Love Stories of Singapore. So I don't know how many of y'all know, but there's an Instagram account called YP Love Stories. And as the name suggests, YP are sharing their love stories.
Can we just define what young punks are?
Okay, don't worry, I got you.
It's those xiaobings that smoke vape on TikTok, then post.
Okay, understood already. Exactly what you mean.
But can I read the Urban Dictionary
It's
definition?
the girls that go to car park and beat up other girls.
Oh, so young punk also includes girls.
Yes.
I always thought it was a male term.
Yo,
You are
that's
so
sexist.
sexist. We are a very inclusive show
No,
here.
because young punk is quite a derogatory term, no?
What?
It's quite
It's a
insulting.
negative. It has negative connotations to it, lah.
Right?
does.
I don't know. Jared should know it.
Is Bing or Lian any better?
Xiaobings.
They got longer
You call people
legacy.
Xiaobings is like,
But you
hey,
call me
don't-
that all the time.
You're saying that I'm trying to step Bing. You get what I mean?
I think YPs are
derogatory.
just the new generation Bings and Lians.
It's true.
Which is everyone I was scared of.
No,
in
I was very
secondary school.
confused because like to begin with, right, YPs as a term, right, in marketing like long time ago when I was in uni, right, meant to refer to people who had money. Like people who drive BMW, they were a YP.
Huh?
But it didn't stand for young punk.
Oh.
Yuppies.
Yuppie.
I got confused with yuppies lah.
I only know guppies. Sorry. Because
Okay.
last time you go Pasir Ris, then you can scoop the guppy.
Yeah, my brother brought home like an entire tank of guppies, and then he replaced the water with sing water. Or died.
No.
I learned about death that day.
My brother.
So young punk, according to Urban Dictionary, is defined as adolescent Chinese try-hard gangsters who are characterized. Oh shit! I swear I'm not young punk. By playing loud China EDM music while riding their e-scooter.
Sounds about right.
The
Wait,
bane of
so-
Singaporean society, lowly educated and probably unable to read these.
So it's not sexist to think
Oh
that
my
they're
God.
guys.
The example is a man shouts, "Turn down the shit music." Then the YP reply, "Kau ni nama cuci baik."
So most of the YP love stories are about people who are in situationships or piak-tuationships. It took a bit out of me to say that. And they're asking for advice.
So they have love stories now on Instagram.
I think they always had love stories. Like, you know, last time they used to put on like Friendster, then like MySpace, and then now I guess they got.
You're really
Instagram.
showing your age, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, Friendster and MySpace.
You guys didn't have Friendster before, man?
Have. You have to
Why
write each
you,
other some
like,
testes. Like,
associating
hey,
someone?
you have to give each other testes.
What?
You were always asking for testes.
Testy me leh,
oh my
testy
God,
me.
I want
I
your
was
testes.
so late to the Friendster game. And then everybody, hey, testes, give me testes. In school, I'm confused. They're all boys' school somehow. So I'm like, oh.
On the note of boys' school and testes, gays.
Wait, what?
This is one of the submissions to Young Punk Love Stories. Hello, please keep anon. Hello is spelled only one L.
Okay,
So-
David 234, we will keep you anonymous.
So recently I was hanging out with my best friend at his house. We were on the couch watching movie. Then suddenly he turned to me and kissed me. And then turned back and continued watching the movie. The thing is, we are both guys. So like, am I gay? Is he gay? Like, I didn't mind it. But I also think he maybe did it because I recently broke up with my girlfriend. Please give advice.
Yo, that's not cool.
So thoughtful.
How can you continue watching the movie after that?
Ooh, what kind of movie was it? Wait,
Gay porn. It was just gay porn.
They were watching
kiss on the lip or on the cheek?
They didn't specify.
No, either way is fucking weird eh.
No.
What?
It depends on the situation. Obviously, in that situation, maybe a bit strange for a straight guy. But like sometimes when you play football, right, and like someone scores a wild goal, right, there's like so many like videos of like Paul Scholes just like kissing like David Beckham on the cheek. Cause like what the that was a crazy goal.
But this is not the EPL. They're watching a movie. Have you
They're
ever
watching a
been kissed
movie
on
in
the
a very
cheek?
intimate setting. They hang out at his house alone, just the two of them.
It could be like, hey man, I love you so much for being a bro. Mwah.
It's out of nowhere. He
Yeah,
didn't even
it's
say
out of
anything.
nowhere.
Okay, if you and me were hanging, okay, if you
But
and
we're not best friends.
if you and John were hanging out,
We also not best friends. But okay,
Okay,
in
sure.
a hypothetical world.
yeah, what was a recent movie, or what's a movie that you like that you would recommend and bring somebody? Hey, come over to my
Hitch,
place.
Hitch.
We have to watch this movie. You are watching Hitch.
The last of us, episode 3.
Oh, okay.
Hey, stop it.
Oh,
yeah.
Alright, what an appropriate movie to watch.
That's a
You all know that
Honestly, if you watch the episode, you kiss me, I okay. Oh shit. Okay, no, say you're watching Hitch, right? The guy getting his whole face like allergic reaction, right?
Oh, you
Then
remember?
Suddenly just
Okay, I think if it's a romantic comedy, that's a bit strange. Yeah.
No, it's not about the fucking movie.
I would say
it doesn't
in
matter
any
what movie
movie.
it is. It could be Lord of the fucking Rings.
Hey, what you mean by strange? Are you homophobic?
Ooh.
I'm phobic to whatever this act is by this person.
Okay, so it's unsolicited kisses. So I think in general, that's a bit strange. Whether
He's
or
a
not they
man
were
that
straight or
is
not.
about consent.
Yes, because if it was a girl also that kiss you, that's like, whoa, way out of line.
Okay, it depends. How hot is she? I mean, hey, just jokes, guys. Just jokes.
As a straight female person on the panel, how does it feel like if in that situation a guy randomly kiss you? Or if a girl randomly kiss you? Actually, which one do you go for?
Yeah,
Both.
no, girl best friend. Say your girl best friend hanging out with you. You all know each other for like years already, right?
And you recently broke up.
And she kiss you.
But we don't have like the habit of like giving each other kisses.
No,
so it's
no,
a bit
no.
peculiar, no? Like I wouldn't have expected it.
How will you react?
Also, if it's a prank or something, like what are you trying to do? I mean, because I'm curious, like what is the intention of like why you're doing this? Right?
You are giving the person outs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than like, what the fuck are you doing? You are saying, is it a prank? Then I like thinking like, oh shit, so I didn't get the reaction that I want. Yeah, it's a prank.
Yeah.
You gonna do it back?
That's actually really true. That's actually really thoughtful.
Maybe because I like not very confrontational also.
So are you saying that your first reaction would to be just
I will whoop the shit out of him, eh?
And then
You're
maybe
best
like,
friend.
Kiss me on the mouth.
maybe your best friend has
Maybe
been in
that's
love
what
with you
he
for
likes.
years, and then he finally mustered up the courage, right? You guys are watching a movie, and then like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And he kisses you, and then he get whacked.
There have to be signs. There have to be like communication, one. And then if you feel it, right, then you need to address it in conversation. It cannot lead up to this point where you are completely oblivious to this person, right? And then suddenly it just lands on you.
Like he thought you were
It's
sending him
extremely
signals, lah. Like
inappropriate.
maybe,
Sorry, question. Like for guys, if say, because I would imagine that for girls, right, if say they're watching movie, if they're slightly more touchy or what, they can lean their head on each other's shoulders and all that is completely normal. But in like a guy setting, right, if you're just the two of you watching movie together, like what is the Bible gap or like what is the what are the rules that are governing the spaces?
I guess if he's had a long day and he's tired, he can rest his head on my lap.
which way, yeah?
He can turn his head.
Downwards.
I feel like it will end up in the friend scenario where Joey and Ross wake
yeah,
up
yeah.
having the best nap
The
of their lives.
best nap. Exactly that. No, because like we always talked about this, right? Like people not reading the signs and getting penalized for it. So like what if the guy just thought, wait, he's invited me over to watch a movie. That's quite an intimate thing. Sign number one. Then, our shoulders touched just now. Did he lean in? Maybe he didn't, but to you it's like nothing. Sign number two. And then like maybe like sign number three was that you just say, hey, I'm gonna get a beer, you want or not? But then he heard it wrongly. He's like, do you want to get drunk tonight? Kind of thing, you know? Then like signs completely misread. Kiss.
But okay, the problem here is that he turned, he kissed, then he turned back, continue watching movie.
And both
Yeah.
of it felt like, I mean, based on the limited information we have, it sounded like both of them just kind of pretended it never happened, and then like things just move on. And then now he's questioning himself because he realized that I didn't mind it.
Oh, good for him actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a moment of
You
discovery
not
for
hear
both of
this when I
them.
said it the first time.
No, I was very
Yeah, you
you
lost me a kiss. It's
Okay.
a sexual awakening.
Yeah, I also think that YP means they are actually quite young.
And
They are
they're
maybe
punks.
exploring their sexuality. They're exploring a lot of things. They are in early stages, like first few relationships kind of situation. So maybe in those situations and circumstances, I can see why it might play out this way. Like they haven't learned to articulate how they feel yet and know the necessary steps. Like we talk about consent and all this, right? They're not there yet. So
But I
maybe
wonder
something
the
like that can
reasoning
happen.
also, because the follow-up message is, I also think he maybe did it because I broke up with my girlfriend recently. So it's not like, for example, if you break up with your girlfriend, then you're like, oh shit, maybe I'm exploring, then you go and kiss Dan. But it's like, Dan break up with his girlfriend.
Then I go and kiss him.
Yeah. As in, that's his reasoning. That's how he's self-rationalizing it.
Like a form of comfort.
No, but it could be like what Jared said, like maybe he's been waiting on the wings for very long. And then now that you broke up, this is the opportunity.
It's open.
I mean, waiting this whole time to
opportunities.
tell you that you don't actually like girls.
Honestly, maybe for that guy, because here the writer or OP
right?
is
Wow,
that
you're
he's-
so cool.
He puts a question: is he gay? And am I gay?
Right.
So he doesn't know that his friend is gay, right? So maybe to the friend's perspective is that the fella knows that he himself is gay. So maybe he's feeling the vibe and then he goes for it, right?
Yeah.
But then this guy totally doesn't know, ma. Yeah. So I think it's a bit unfair, but it feels like maybe that guy was just waiting for his opportunity and he was respectfully waiting until that person was single to make a move.
Case closed.
But then the move was not respectful.
Yeah, would there have been
Yeah.
a better way to approach this? Say if this was the situation that you are laying out.
So, okay, I think we can agree that unsolicited kisses without consent bad. But right, what if you were in the position of the guy who kissed, right? And you're like, this is a guy that I've been waiting for so long. I'm pretty sure he's gay, but he doesn't know it yet. Now, if we talk about it, right, he's going to get super defensive and my chance is gone. Is there a way that I can awaken that side of him and catch him off guard? And then maybe he might come to this realization, which he has.
You should have really watched The Last of Us season.
So it worked lah.
It worked.
Oh my
Perhaps.
god, why bees be teaching us shit, man?
They're so woke.
Do you know what's better than our panda?
A baby panda?
It's pandapro.
A professional panda?
No, it's foodpanda subscription program. From now until 31st March, get 1 month of pandapro subscription at just 10 cents.
So you might ask, what do I get for signing up? You get 3 free food delivery vouchers valid for any restaurant you want to buy from with a minimum spend of $30, including island-wide deliveries.
But that's not all! Member-only perks include free food delivery at selected restaurants and free delivery on all PandaMart deliveries with a minimum spend of $29. Sign up now on the foodpanda app.
So now you might be thinking, what if I want to tapao? Good news! You get extra 10% off pickups on thousands of restaurants.
And after that, you might be thinking, what if I want to bring my mother to dine in at a restaurant? Good news times 2. You get 20% off when you dine in at selected partner restaurants.
Time to call my
I did not expect that.
yeah.
So I realized, right, that I was actually in quite a similar position with my very first partner.
Oh.
So like how we got together, we were like young secondary school also, right? Then we were best friends also. So like we were very close. Then like it's go to each other houses every day after school kind.
To do what?
Not just watch movie that kind of. Then after, we were 13 years old, nothing to do. So then after that, there was, I don't know how it got there, but then she just said we should try kissing. Then like as like a young, like as in like just like practice kind or whatever, right? Then I don't know why I agreed to it. Like, but at that point, right, I didn't have romantic feelings for her. And I didn't realize my sexuality either.
Oh.
Yeah. So then, like, to
Yeah, exactly like the guy.
exactly.
But it's consensual.
But then it didn't occur to me that like there was something like off, like you know, he's asking like, am I gay? Is he gay? Like he's very troubled by it.
Right.
But to me, I didn't have that realization yet or that awareness. So then after I was like, oh, okay, try kissing. Then after that, so then we kissed, and then eventually suddenly, like, I'm in a relationship. Suddenly I'm in a relationship.
I'm gay!
Yeah. So then that's how I got together with my first girlfriend.
Wow.
Is it wrong for me to think that
Yes.
back in my time when there were Abeng's aliens, like they wouldn't be so open to these kind of feelings of like same-sex relationships?
Like one Abeng kiss the other
Wow.
Abeng.
Only the whole gang come down.
I don't want to generalize, but in my head, I feel like Abings are homophobes.
A bit, right?
A bit, right?
That's what I feel like it would have been back
That's
in the
the
day. But now they're
impression I
like so
have.
progressive.
So young punks are just a better evolution of
To all the Abengs out there, we do not share the same views.
So if you're an Abeng and
it's a
you're not
good thing, it's a
homophobe,
good
like let me know. Like educate us too.
This story kind of actually reminds me of one of my relationships, how it started. Where
Wait, you're really coming out this episode?
girl. But the girl was like a very close friend, not a. I didn't see this person in that lens
Like
yet.
romantically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, hang out, drink, all this kind of shit, right? Then, kena.
I think it was the drinks.
Maybe lah. But then the relationship started out that way. So it got a bit confusing for me. But I can see why. It's like at the entire time, right? You don't really see that person that way until something like this happens. Then it becomes a catalyst for like, oh shit, why have I not seen you this way if we can be that close? And then could something more happen? Yeah.
But I can see that he might be a bit afraid to bring it up, right? Because if say that moment has passed already, and then now they want to both sweep it under the rug so they don't ruin the friendship, right? Versus if he go back and ask him, hey, is it you like me?
Yeah.
Then, for example, if he say yes, but then it doesn't work out, right? Then they're losing that best friend. So I can see why they're like, there's a dilemma here, you know?
But whose fault is that? I mean, it's
The
the
guy
guy
that
who
kissed him
kissed.
ah.
Yeah, took all that risk into consideration already when he did
No,
that.
but then at that moment, he never kissed him back, ma. Or
Yeah.
like there was no follow-up action like during the movie.
Actually, there's like, if whether you're gonna kiss the guy or you're gonna just tell him that I have feelings for you, it's gonna affect the trajectory of the friendship.
Either
anyway,
way.
what?
So should this guy confront his best friend?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because, like, why wouldn't you want to know why he did it in the first place? Whether he
Because
just...
you don't want to ruin the friendship, ma.
But he already ruined it.
No, but if you all both pretend nothing happened, then
Can you really pretend like
Yeah,
nothing
that's why you
happened?
cannot.
He's posting it on Instagram already.
Yeah, he's asking for opinions. He's already
It's
like...
now on a podcast.
Don't worry, guys.
The friendships definitely change.
No, but just by taking action, you are already putting it out there.
Yeah.
Which means that you want it to be addressed either way, right?
I did lose a really close friend because of something similar. Actually, similar to what John Paul mentioned. So, like, we were very close friends and we were just friends. We were in secondary school. And then one day, we all just decided to go drinking. And then slowly, one by one, people left, except for like 3 people, both of them being me and her. And so then we started playing spin the bottle, right? And then we started getting damn f***ing drunk. Obviously, we knew that spin the bottle was a bit like, but like it wasn't kissing until we got properly drunk. Then we were like, kiss lah. Then we end up making out. Like, so a few times, like the bottle will probably spin and
But
we'll end
before
up
that,
making
you
out.
got any vibes for her?
No, like not at all. And I didn't read anything also like
Okay.
in that parameter lah or whatever. What the strange word to use. Anyway, right. So long story short, after that happened, and then she left, and then I left, and just thought, okay lah, that was just fun lah. You know, we were drunk, and then we'll probably forget about it the next day. The next day, she confessed her feelings for me, and that she liked me for like years, and like, and I was just like, oh, I'm so like that was just a fun night for me, like.
You said that.
No lah, I didn't say that. Like,
Now she knows.
now she knows. No lah, she won't watch this. I think she hates my guts after that whole thing.
Oh,
No,
so what
what's it?
happened?
The thing that lasted for us, right? Whatever you call it, I don't think it was a relationship, but that fling like lasted.
Situationship.
Whatever, right? It lasted 4 days. I remember very clearly because at that point in time also I was kind of interested in someone else, but I didn't like tell that person yet. And she knew that I was interested in that other person because I kept talking about the other girl. And so like day 1 she confessed, day 2 I was like I met her. And then we were kind of close because she like I didn't say no yet. So she thought like maybe I'm interested.
Open.
As in
Yeah.
like touchy.
Yeah. So like she started like holding my hand already and all that thing. I was
But
just
she
like,
moved fast.
yeah, that's like, oh shit, okay. So I just like went with the flow a bit. And then by day 4, I had to like tell her like, I'm really sorry. And I used this line which I feel so bad for because it's really damn f***ed up. Like, I just said, I'm so sorry, but like my heart is somewhere else because I like this other girl and I like her for so long already.
That sounds
And-
like an okay
No,
line,
the next line.
Oh. Okay, everybody, now is your chance. Make us cringe in the comments by telling us what is your funniest confession story. What is the worst things you said in your Tumblr days?
Ooh. Laps you deep.
Like, okay, like, share, and subscribe. And back to the episode.
If you really love me, you will let me go. And I hate myself for it. Today, you know, like sometimes you wake up like with the regret that you did in the past, right? I like sometimes this will flash back at me and go like, oh my god, that was such a bad move.
So if you love me, let me go. Then after that she just like, okay, you're
Yeah,
out of
she
my
never
life.
But she
spoke to me.
really love you, eh.
That's
No.
why that made me felt so much. Cause the
That
way
made
she
me-
said okay, it wasn't like as though I don't really love you, like what the She just said okay, and I just like my heart broke.
Right.
Then after that, what happened?
I think we didn't speak at all already until like I did bump into her at an event once and like she didn't even look at me.
How old are you?
Oh, I would say 16.
Young punk age.
Really?
Yeah.
Really. No, but honestly, when you're at the age, like I said earlier, even with this case, right, you don't know anything and you're really figuring it out. And I do think that you will hurt people along the way. But hopefully, as everybody matures, you kind of understand, like, because you all were that age and that maturity, right? That's
Exactly.
why things happen that way. Yeah.
Do you have a story of, say, like a friend that tried to make a move for you, right? But then
Or a very uncomfortable confession.
her
Like you
face say
totally
have.
didn't
Her
expect
face
it,
say
kind
have.
of. Yeah.
So there was this guy from like school. we used to study as a group. Yeah, with like my
Study
other
bio.
No. Yeah. We used to study and we hang out a lot. And I mean we kind of have like similar interests.
Each
books
other.
and- No, not that sense. Yeah, and I always thought of him as like this brother. And I always thought
Brother.
he saw me in that way also. Suddenly one day he wrote me a letter. I think this is like after 3 years of like knowing him from school, then he wrote me a letter saying he's liked me all this while. And then I just told him that I'm not over my ex. Yeah.
You told him face to face.
Yeah, I told him face
But
to
it was
face.
a lie lah to just get rid of him lah.
No, it's true.
Oh.
And he knew that I was not over my ex. Yeah.
What year was this?
Or how old were you, right? Not
Yeah.
what year was this?
No,
How
I don't
old
know
was-
what year it was actually.
I was like
Could it have been you?
20. I was 21. What?
Because who writes letters in this?
Hey, you don't know lah, you don't know the romance.
How many pages was the letter?
No, it's just like a small one.
Lame, no
Lame.
effort. No
Yeah.
wonder lah.
No wonder.
Yeah.
So okay, so he wrote the letter to you. Then you face to face you told him.
Yeah. I just told him, oh, I'm not over my ex. I'm so sorry.
How did he react?
He was upset. Then he kept trying to like,
Convince you.
yes, that,
I'll
but
take care of you. I'll be so much better than him.
yeah, he's like, oh, you deserve
Nice
like
guy.
deserve a lot more, blah blah. Which I understand, you know. I think eventually he realized that I didn't want to pursue anything with him, so he tried to be my friend again. But at that point of time, I already feel very awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, so I distanced myself from him, and then we like lost touch.
Right.
Well,
right.
at what
Yeah.
point does a guy cut his losses? You know,
Wow.
like
Too late.
he's
Yeah.
gone until like he dug the hole, then after it's too late to go back already, right?
Wow.
When you say
Very
that
risky.
over the 3 years that you knew him, right, were you all getting like very, very close? Like you all were hanging out alone together and a lot.
Not specifically. Maybe like sometimes if our friends cannot go for dinner, then it will just be us.
Or
Not-
maybe,
But he purposely never invite them.
No,
Tell
no.
them to go home.
Yeah.
It's because we study in a group.
Yeah.
Then after that, we'll be like, okay, later are we going to have dinner? If not, then it's just us.
But every single time he okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
If you ask, like, especially.
the reason why I asked that was like, was there maybe a possibility that you were unconsciously like leading him on? You know what I mean?
Victim blaming.
No, it's not about that. There's no victim here in this situation. It's because like, for a guy to want to confess, he
Yeah.
must really like you, but also think that he has a chance in some way.
Hmm.
If not, he won't. I don't think a guy will lah.
So I actually think, right, like I've been that guy in multiple
I can tell.
situations. Like I was never a young punk, but ever since like I think I liked my first girl for real, right, in Sec 1, 13 years old. And like I just liked this girl and I had no chance with her. Like, zero chance with her. She
Why
was
do you
like,
say that?
cause I looked like Gene from Bob's Burgers back then. And like I was short, I was fat, I had this bowl cut. And she was like part of this super popular, the most popular clique, you know, in our Sec 1. And then yeah, you always look at her from far. And then when I was Sec 3, I actually got into that friend group.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good on
I
you.
rose up the social ranks.
Ah.
Then I confessed to her and she said no lah.
Then you lost it
No,
all.
but what is your confession?
Yeah, how
Oh, I
do you do
texted
it?
her. I oh no. Yeah, I SMS'd her. Like, hey, can I talk to you?
Wow, someone one SMS is the cost.
30 cents.
No joke.
Then I said, I think I've had feelings for you for a very long time. Do you think this could be something? And she just said, no, sorry, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. And then she got a boyfriend 1 week later.
Yeah lah, because she wasn't looking. She already found. It's just haven't get together.
Okay, wait. Do like just now he asked a question, right? Where is it like maybe you're subconsciously like leading someone on or giving
The wrong
Signs.
the wrong signs? Do you feel that with her?
No, I just know I have zero chance. I have zero chance. I was like, I can do it.
So you were shooting your shot. Okay, great.
So the whole thing played out in your head.
And then my first real girlfriend, this time I told her physically. I thought that the texting wasn't working for me.
It wasn't lah.
So we used to take the bus from poly together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I would just send her home in a way by stopping at her
The
block.
bus driver was really the one sending
Yeah.
her home lah. But yeah.
Why you need to ruin this moment?
So just one day I decided to muster up the courage. I stood silent for 10 minutes. I was like, can I tell you something? And he's like, yes. Then I silent.
Yeah, she sure know already based on that.
Yes.
Or maybe he was
when,
constipated or heat stroke. I don't know.
when I finally got it out right, like, I think I like you. The first words that came out was, oh shit.
Oh shit, I
From
think I
her?
like
Oh,
you.
shit.
Oh, she
No,
said,
it's
oh
like-
shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe she waited 10 minutes for
It was
that. So
not-
I walked away.
Yeah. So not very good track records.
Then she missed her bus stop also.
No, she was home already.
Oh.
I need to wait for the bus.
Wait, this was your first girlfriend?
Yeah, we ended up getting together because
after-
I
after
did
oh
that
shit.
thing where like after you get rejected,
Try
you
and
just
try again.
Try and try again.
Ooh.
So she's like, the only way I can get rid of him is just get together with him.
And then
Yeah.
break up.
Did she break up with you in the end?
I broke up with her.
Oh, look at him. Hey, well done, man.
I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that.
No, but it's giving you the confidence to become the man you are today. I think lah.
Confidence
but
is
still.
quite
Stepping on
sexy
other girls'
nowadays.
hearts.
Yeah. I just want to say when I was in P6, right, this was the worst rejection I had in my life. So I liked this girl for damn long already. And then, right, she suddenly texted me, right? And this is the like some SMS on Nokia you have to really scroll and it just said, I love and then Y, right? Because you have to see more on Nokia
Or
phone.
you tell.
And then when you see more, right, it was yogurt.
Yeah, it's damn annoying, bitch.
I started celebrating. I started running around the house. Like, I was so happy.
You at P6 already like people.
Hey, why are you
Isn't
judging?
it?
My parents used to matchmake me when I was like 2 or 3 already with their friends, like doctor. Like, hey, faster kiss them before you leave. Just kiss your girlfriend. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then when I was 5 years old, I called that same girl and said, hey, how's it going? And then she's like, oh, I haven't heard from you in 3 years. And I was like, yeah, but you're my girlfriend, you know? Because like our parents said so. Yeah.
Not that I want to one up you, right? But in kindergarten, I actually went to school late once for I think K1 or K2 or whatever the hell. Then my father had to send me because I was late, right? And then when I went in and sat down, another classmate ran over, grabbed me and kissed me. Oh my god, what happened to you? Are you okay? This kind of thing. Like kindergarten, eh.
Wow.
Then I like fucking embarrassed, yeah. Cause like, and I don't know why she was huge for a kindergartner. Right? Then, and I wasn't interested in her because there was another girl. I was like, then I turned around and my father was standing at the window. Then I was like, oh shit.
Okay, so in conclusion, talk to your friend about it. Okay, all the best. See you in the next episode. And comment down below if you are in love at the next episode. Okay, bye bye.
You took it away from me, man.